Hey guys, welcome back to Justin Low Stocks. So I traded last night, which was Monday the 8th of October, and my only stock I traded last night was CLDC. So this was the biggest pre-market gainer from last night. It was trending up all pre-market, then it exploded in the market open, which I wasn't actually ready for. Woke up a little bit later than normal, so I actually signed onto my computer around this second, third candle here. So when I came on, I saw that it had exploded and it had been running up pre-market. I checked the news and it was entering into a partnership with another firm. So that's great news. Normally companies, when they enter partnerships, will tend to spike fairly big, because obviously that's good news, so spiked up and then it was dipping back down, and I thought it was going to hold these levels here, because these three candles here all dipped around this 240 area, and it's normal to see that when you see a stock move so big in the first few candles. It's always clear that they're going to have a bit of a pullback. How far they're going to pull back, you don't know. You can just react from what the stock actually does. So I wasn't expecting it to pull back this far, obviously. Otherwise I would have just bought down here and waited for it to bounce up. But I was entering here at the 240 area, thinking this was going to be the low, and then it was going to turn back up and possibly break new highs. However, it didn't. But I did buy 300 shares there. And then I bought another 300 down at the bottom of this second red candle, which was a really good buy. It was at the bottom of this 10-minute period here. Bought the second lot at 219, and then it bounced around a little bit, and then came up and got stuffed at this resistance point, which is where I thought back here was going to find support. But I sold it, the 600 shares, I sold all of them at 239. So the first lot of 300 that I bought broke even, but the second lot I got, I think 10% profit out of. Yeah, 10% profit out of that second lot of 300 shares that I bought. So that was a good trade. And then basically just repeated the same thing. And then it had a big pullback again. I saw the first red candle wasn't too big. The second one was a big one. So I bought at the bottom of that, which was at around the 207. I was also expecting the $2 mark to be an area of strong support, because it made a top here, like around $2. I mean, made a top here at $1.98, and then I was expecting it to come down. $2 a whole number, a lot of psychological support there. I thought it was going to hit that support and get turned back around and shoot back up. It dropped straight through that pretty quick and pretty easily, actually. Probably could have stopped out there. That could have been one way you could have done this trade, and just taken the loss. However, I added, because there was just too much negative momentum in a row within 5 minutes. Like the stock went from 240 to under 2 within 5 minutes. That's a 25% drop. I was thinking that's a bit now overextended on the downside, so I was expecting a strong bounce. So after I had that little bounce, which was around the $1.89 area, I bought my second lot of 300 shares, and then it turned around, bounced back up to this 205 area, and I was just happy to take the profit there, because I was in a red trade. It turned green, made a little bit of money, got out of the red. I was just happy to leave it at that, because I was still green from that first trade. So yeah, that was my decision making for that trade. And then later on, if I stayed up, there could have been an obvious trade here with all these support, like this channel. Obviously you can see that there's several tops here and several tops down here, several bottoms down here. So you'd be able to short into a resistance point, buy into a support point, and then if you had a breakdown of the support, which you did over here, you'd go short. And that was where the good short point was. It was $1.90 there. It dropped down to $1.65 real quick, and then the rest of the day it just faded all the way down to the 130s. So yeah, that was the only stock I traded. Made I think $100, so not too bad of a return. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep trading, keep practicing, and you'll get profitable one day. Alright, take care guys, I'll see you later.